Vincent P. Martin, leading off with the Green Party grouping this morning.
And South Africa faces some of its biggest challenges at present since apartheid. And Ireland has very strong links with South Africa. Isn't it wonderful to see the South African cricketers in Ireland playing at the moment? I wish the British and Irish Lions well in South Africa. And yes, the British and Irish, not just called the British Lions. And that's an example of how our two islands have come together under a sporting banner and have displayed all that's good and well in our common celebration of commonalities. But I did receive a letter of most concern from a constituent yesterday. Thank you for taking the time to read my email. I am reaching out to you as a thankful South African who has had the privilege of living in beautiful Clane for almost 2 years. Today I address you on behalf of the South African community whose very constitution and Bill of Rights was drafted in Dublin some 20 years ago. The situation in South Africa is currently volatile and desperate. Streets are littered with the remnants of looting and the mayhem that has taken place since Sunday across parts of our beautiful country. Factories have been burnt to the ground and food supply chains have been cut. The police and army are not equipped to deal with the current lawlessness. Whilst the smouldering buildings have captured the skylines, South Africans from all walks of life are standing shoulder to protect our communities and what is left of the economy. The next couple of days is crucial and will cement South Africa's future. My hope is to spread the word about what is really going on. It is not racially motivated, but a political attempt to overthrow the current government, to avoid the prosecution of corrupt officials who have at long last been brought to book. Sadly, the communities that will be most affected are the communities who have fought so tirelessly for democracy. Please, please, can you shine a light on this issue? So I'm very pleased and honoured to shine a light on those concerns. We have so much in common with South Africa. My uncle, Father Gabriel Finnegan, is one of so many priests from this country that continue to devote most of their adult life, including in those very difficult days of apartheid. So I'm shining a light on something that hasn't received the amount of publicity that it ought to have received. And finally, I read with delight that Fine Gael is expected to open a Northern Ireland branch by the autumn and will try to find common ground with other moderate political parties in the region. This move comes after motion at the Rodesh, and Dublin Rathdown TD Neil Richmond said the party's move would widen Fine Gael's political role across the island. Over the last couple of years, we've had a proactive presence in Northern Ireland, which has really brought into the Shared Island Initiative. I'd never tell other parties what to do, but when they make a move like that for the normalisation of politics, I do, as a public representative, wish to commend them and say, well done to Fine Gael for taking that step in the normalisation of politics. I believe the future of Northern Ireland is in the middle. The moderate voice will grow and will win someday.